Jon Jones's only career loss is going to be wiped off the books, it looks like, because the controversial 12-6 elbow rule has been changed. Now, 2 rules in MMA have been changed, one of them having to do with kicks and knees to a grounded opponent, and the other one has to do with the 12-6 elbow. So 12-6 elbows are now completely legal, 100% completely legal. And then as far as down knees go, based on the new rule, a fighter must have some body part on the canvas other than their hands or feet to be considered downed. So they need to have a knee or an elbow, something like that. So if someone's on the ground, like you can't knee him in the head from side control like you see in one championship, but you do have, for example, what Movsar was doing, where he was just moving across the mat, dragging a hand on the mat, now a legal strike. So something like that now, where you have, they're trying to level the playing field a little bit, because you have Muhammad Makayev, Umar, a lot of these Dagestani guys, where they're shooting like from distance, to a knee, going straight into their, like right into their opponent's like crotch basically, and they're not being forced to like pay for that. Like they're able to shoot reckless takedowns and not actually pay the price for what would actually happen. Like I understand certain things like kneeing somebody while their head is on the ground, so you can't like knee their head into the ground. But this has always been a weird rule. Same with the 12-6 elbow rule. It's been one of those things where they had to do it to get it legalized, because the boxing commissions and the state legislatures that sanction sports, they go, ooh, what? A knee to the head? Ooh, an elbow down like that? But people, they break the cinder blocks like that. But now that fighting has become so mainstream, people go, yeah, it's violent. These things are kind of dumb rules. We did it back then. Let's switch it up. So Jon Jones is undefeated, but these things don't go into effect until November. Until then, I'm telling you, we're going to see a million fights where we go, dang, if this was in November, it'd be a completely different story. Muhammad Makayev screwed. Jon Jones is now officially undefeated. And what else? And Arnold Allen should have beat Movsar. But so major rule changes, and I think there'll be more rule changes at some point, to be honest. At some point, I think that the people will just accept fighting for what it is, and we'll get more and more brutal rules, for lack of a better term. It's all about the distance, because in kickboxing or in a fight that they're agreeing to stay on the feet, they're agreeing to not close the distance is what's going on. And so when you bring in grappling into the mix, where all they want to do is forward, close the distance, pressure, stay close to your opponent, one has to give, you know? And grappling, you have to get close to your opponent. So you're going to always be pursuing him if you're trying to grapple. Striking, you're going to always be trying to get away. And when you're fighting in a confined cage, there's not much you can like really do about it as the striker, you know? You just have to defend the takedown, keep them at distance when you can. But for the most part, it's defend the takedown, mince them up a little bit in the clinch, shred them, you know, with some elbows and knees, and then get back to distance and hope that they eventually gas. But you are right. It is, it'll always have the advantage to some degree, unless there's like a rule change. Hey guys, thanks for watching this video. Make sure to click like and subscribe down below, all that YouTube stuff. It really helps me out a lot. If you're interested in supporting the channel further and want access to members-only perks, become a channel member today for access to members-only live streams and some other perks. Link is in the description down below, or just click the join button on our channel homepage. If you're looking for some non-MMA content from me, go check out my personal channel, Wyatt's World. I'll have that linked in the description down below as well. Go watch this suggested video, and I'll see you next time.